Good morning everyone. Welcome back to grade 3 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? Today, let's start a new chapter, chapter 9, metric measures. We'll begin today's class with an activity. I want all of you to measure your height and note it down in your notebook. Please do this activity. Please pause the video, do this activity and come back. Hope you are done with that activity. Have you noted down your height in your notebook? So how did you measure your height? Did you use a measuring tape? Or did you use your ruler? Or did you find some other way to measure your height? So you can measure your height in different ways, right? Similarly, in earlier times, people used to take measurements using different parts of their body. They would use their hand, their feet, and such kind to take different measurements. They would use a hand span, a cubit, or foot span to measure different lengths. Now let's see what is a hand span, cubit, and foot span. So you can say hand span is the length between the thumb and the little finger when it is spread out like this. So it is this distance, the distance between the thumb and the little finger when the palm is spread out. Now what is cubit? Cubit is the distance between your elbow and the tip of the middle finger. So it is this distance from here to here, the tip of your middle finger and your elbow. Now, what about a foot span? A foot span is the length or the distance from the tip of the toe to the back of the heel. So that's called a foot span. So can you try measuring the length of your room using a foot span? See, the hand span can be used to measure smaller lengths, like the length of your table. What about cubit? Cubit can be used to measure even bigger lengths. Now, a foot span can be used to measure even larger lengths, like the length of your room. But do we all have the same body? Each body is unique and the size varies. My hand span will not be the same as that of your hand span, right? So we can say these measurements does not have a standard value. It varies. So we can say these are non-standard units of measurement. And we know it is good if we have a standard unit of measurement, so that everyone can relate to it. Thus came into me the metric system of measurement. The metric system of measurement means the system of measuring length, weight and capacity using certain standard units. And these standard units are called the metric units of measurement. So what are metric units? The standard units used in the metric system are called the metric units of measurement. Now, different countries follow different system of measurement. Here in India, we follow the International System of Measurement and it is also called the SI system, which stands for System International. And the units used in it are called the SI units. Now, we'll see the basic concepts in terms of measurement. Length. What do you mean by length? We can say length is the measurement of an object from end to end. Length of a pencil, length of the table, length of a ribbon. It is the measurement of an object from end to end. And the standard unit of measuring length is called meter. And it is written or represented with a small m. Now what do you mean by weight? Weight is the measure of heaviness of an object. And the standard unit of weight is kilogram. And it is represented with the letters K and G, small letters K and G. Now, what is capacity? We can define capacity as the measure of amount of liquid a container can hold. And the standard unit of capacity is liter, which is represented with the letter L. So, these are the very basic concepts you need to learn while learning about measurements. So children, you can go through this topic in page number 116 of your textbook. And children, we can research about the different types of units and measurements that people have been using in different countries. You can research it online in the presence of your parents. So that's all for today, children. We'll meet in the next class with a new topic. Till then, bye.